Hello team and welcome back for another session. This is going to be our technical session today. We're going to be working on front kicks, variation front kicks. So before we do this, obviously you need to make sure, number one, you are warm. So please go back into the warm-up video. Number two, you have enough space around you. Because we're going to be doing kicks, it means we're going to be standing on one leg quite a lot of the time. Obviously if I'm doing a kick, I've only got one leg on the floor, meaning my stability won't be as good, so I need to make sure the area I'm in is safe. We're not going to be doing high kicks, and it's going to be up to you. You can choose. If you want to be doing the kicks at this level, just to be on the safe side, that's fine, but we're going to be aiming for belt height level, mainly. If you can kick high because you're in the guard and you feel safe, and you've done your risk assessment and you're safe to do so, then you kick as high as you safely feel necessary. So let's start off, guys, with a bit of a shake out. Shake the body out. Just to make sure you're obviously already warm, we're going to go through our dynamic leg stretches. Now, we do our dynamic leg stretches. That means we're moving our leg through motion, dynamically stretching it, telling the muscles what we're about to do. Okay, so start off with, we're going to go feet together, back, and stand up. Here. Right, so back leg. We're going to swing our back leg up just below our belt height for 3 swings. It starts at the back, finishes at the back like this. So let's do 3 together. Ready? 1, 2. I always go back to that guard. 3. Okay, now we do 5 about belt height level. Ready? 1, 2, so it's just a little bit higher. 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to have a 5 just slightly above the belt height. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our final 3 are going to be as high as you comfortably can. So with a good strong guard. If you fall over, you've gone too far. So stability first. Ready? Last 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's that leg nice and good. So we're going to switch stance to the other stance. Bang! So start off again. Let's start low. Ready? 1. Nice and low for the first 3. 2. Guards up. 3. We're going for belt height for 5 in a row. 1. Just easing that muscle in. 2. 3. Remember, we do it from our guard. 4. To get used to this position. 5. So we're going slightly above the belt height now. Ready? 5 more. 1. Little bit higher. 2. Ease into it. 3. 4. And 5. So for the final 3, your highest, you feel comfortable and safe to do so. Guard stays up, stability's first. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Excellent work. Shake it loose, team, shake it loose. Keep those birds. Twist it, twist it, twist it. Shake it, big knees round. Keep the hips loose. Right, so the next one we're going to do, guys, here is we're going to take our arms out to the side like a scarecrow. Now, you can lower your hands to the height you feel necessary. I'll be swinging my legs across the opposite. Please make sure you don't rotate the body into it because you're just going to be doing the same dynamic stretch you've just done. So my feet are in line, arms are out, choose a height that's right for you and swing the leg across. We can do this one for 20 seconds. So just swinging one side, other side. As you do this, my foot is aiming for the hand. If you want my hand higher, so the foot goes higher, raise it up. If you want it lower, lower it down. The principle is I'm stretching through the side of my leg, keep the toes up, keep it going. 10 more seconds. Just loosen those legs off a little bit. There you go. 5 more seconds. Swing it loose. Getting a little bit looser. Make sure you're safe. Don't force it. And relax. Well done, team. Kick those butts again. Little twist. Okay, bring the arms around, shake them loose as well. Right, jump. Next one. We're going to do dynamic leg stretches up to the side. So I'm going to show you on the side for this one. I'm going to turn my body on the side so you can see and drop my hips down. What that does is if I'm up this way, I'm not going to get my leg very high, my body's in the way. So I'm dropping my hips back, leaning over like I'm going to be riding a horse or a bike or holding onto a chair. As I do this, I'm going to lift my foot up the side here. Again, we're going to start low, guys, and then build a bit higher. So ready with me? Position, start 3 low. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 5 at about waist height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for 5, a little bit higher than the one you just did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the final 3 as high as you comfortably can. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to switch this side so we can do the other leg. Ready? 3 low ones. 1, 2, 3. Up to our belt height. Remember, guys, hips are back, body's forwards. 5 at belt height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's go 5 higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our final 3 as high as you comfortably can. 1. This will get higher gradually as your flexibility improves, but we're not going for too much today. Kick your butts. Right, so again, front kicks. So can we recap over a standard front kick first? So feet together. Bow, stands up. Kia, standard front leg front kick. Now when you do this front leg front kick, I'm going to lean my body weight on the back leg. As I do that, you'll notice instantly the front foot is brought backwards into my body. So if I show you from the side here, when I lean onto my back leg and put my weight on this back leg, this one just is dragged in. That's perfect. That's what I want. Because I can take the weight off it now. Remember, my brain says, if you bring this foot off the floor, Alex, you're going to fall over. So we want to put the weight on the back leg. As I do that, let the front foot come up, knee comes up. We're aiming for about belt height. Belt height is a good height. If you want to go lower, that's fine. Just extend the leg out. When I extend the leg out, I'm going to pull my toes back. Watch this. Pow. Because I want to hit the target with the bottom of the foot. And the part of the foot, I'm going to grab my foot. This bit. We're going to call this is the ball of our foot. That's where you want to hit the target. Like on your hand, it would be here. Pow. So I'm going to hit it with this part of the foot. So again, I'm pulling my knee up as I pull back. That's position. Strike, pull down. So I'll show you facing the camera. Let's do it together. Lean back, knee up, strike, and down. Let's do 5 together, guys. Ready? 1, lean back, knee up, strike, and down. 2, lean back, knee up, strike, and down. See, I'll keep my guard up. 3, you keeping yours up, strike, and down. 4, lean back, knee up, strike, and down. 1 more, nice and steady. Knee up, strike, and down. Switch stance. Kia. Let's do the other leg. Ready? So remember the positions are: position 1 leans back, position 2 raise up, position 3 is a kick, 4 retract, 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guard stays up through all the positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to go for 5 fast ones. I'm going to turn around so you can follow me. When I say fast, I don't mean like you're going to go like lightning. I just mean more fluidity to it. So let's do it again. Together, stands up, kia. Front leg, so this one, front leg, front kick. When I say 1, we just do the whole thing. So it's going to go 1, kia. And I like it if you do the kia again. So let's start from 1. 1, kia. God says it. 2, kia. 3, kia. 4, kia. 5, kia. Switch stance, kia. Let's go again. Front leg. 1, kia. 2, kia. 3, kia. 4, kia. 5, kia. Done. Fantastic. So that's our standard front leg front kick. I'm going to move on, guys, to a back leg front kick. So let's show you the process of this. So I'm down, I stands up, kia. My back leg does the kick. Now for today, we're going to land the back leg where it came from. So again, position 1 this time is a lean onto the front leg. So that allows me to lift this leg up. Goes onto the front leg, raise the knee up. Balance here, strike out, pull back, then down. So it's the same as the other one, but instead of me leaning back to raise the leg up, I lean slightly forwards. But I don't lean forwards. That's leaning over. So if I lean forwards and over, like I want to pick something up off the table, I'm going to lose my stability. I'm not going to be able to kick because my head's in the way. So you look at this and go, I don't want that. When I do it, I just lean onto the foot. So if anything, I push the weight off onto this one. So I'm still upright, still standing tall. Are you standing tall with me? Stand tall with me. Lift the knee up, strike. Now another tip on this one. Remember the open the gate thing that I always talk about? Open that front foot, open the gate, and that will drag this hip online. You can see that from here. I'll show you facing the other way in a second. As I open the front foot, bam, drag the hip online. Now the kick comes through, pow, on that straight line. Let me show you facing this way. You can see my hips are facing this way because I'm in that stance. I open the front foot up, it drags the line. Knee up, strike. Right, so let's do that together, facing together. Feet together, back, and stands up, Kia. Position 1, open the front foot up and lean on it. Position 2, lift the knee up. 3 is a kick, 4 retract, 5 down. Remember we pull the toes back for the kick, guard stays up. Back to position, ready? Position 1 is a lean, 2, the lift, 3, the kick, 4 retract, 5 and back to position. Position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went a bit high on that one. Keep the kicks low. Switch stance. Kia. I get excited here. Remember, I have lots of space here. If you don't have lots of space, the kick could be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. Again, I can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go through it. Ready, guys? I'm not going to say the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this time. I'm just going to say go, and we'll do the whole process. So guards up, go. Did you remember the process? Let's try it again. Go. Okay, I'll talk it through this time. Go. Open, lean, knee up, strike, pull back, back to a stance, back to a guard. 2 more. Go. Strike. Go. Strike. Right. So let's go for our faster ones. Shake your arms, shake your arms. You're doing great, guys. Doing great. Let's go for our faster ones with fluidity. I'm going to face this way so you can follow me here. Feet together, back, stands up, Kia. Back leg, front kick. This leg kicks. 1, Kia. 2, Kia. 3, Kia. 4, Kia. 5, Kia. Switch stance, Kia. 1, Kia. 2, Kia. 3, Kia. 4, Kia. 5, Kia. Stop, sir. Good? We good? Fantastic. Let's move on. So we have 2 more variations. The next one we're doing, guys, is going to be our skipping front kick. So skipping front kick. Now, I'm going to show you a way you can do this without travelling so far forwards. But before I do that, I want you to understand the reason why you would do a skipping front kick. This is the main reason. The main reason is it creates more power. So from the side here, I generate the energy and it drives up and it shoots a leg in. So again, from here, I generate the energy, drives up, pow! It's more powerful. Also, it travels over distance. For me to do a front leg front kick or a back leg front kick, look where my opponent needs to be. They need to be directly in front of me. The back leg one's a bit longer because I'm leaning forwards. If my opponent is further away, in a safe zone, I'm going to travel to them. I might even go off the camera, I've gone that far. Let's come back, come back. So what's this? Pow! So 2 reasons why a skipping front kick is so good. It creates more power and it travels more. 1 reason why it's not so good is it telegraphs. Now telegraphing basically means your body language tells the opponent what you're about to do. Because there's more body language involved in this to create the power and the distance, it's going to tell the opponent what you're about to do. And as it tells the opponent, there's a good chance they'll probably move out of the way. So there's goods and bads with all kicks. We're going to learn it, so it's another technique in our arsenal, so we can choose which one to do. Stick with me. So I'm going to show you how you do this without travelling so far forwards. We just skip on the spot. Can you see that? So the process is the same. Instead of me going one, switching legs, landing in front, I just land on the spot. So you just go back to guard, the back leg lands where the front leg is, so I don't travel forwards. Only a little bit, and I'll come back to stance. Now if I show you the long way of doing it, is my back leg travels and lands in front. Can you see that? So let me show you again. It's better from the side. I think you can see better from here. I'll show you different angles though. The long way is my back leg crosses over and lands further in front, so I can travel with a kick. That's called a one step. To make it a skip, I switch legs, pow. Now to do it on the spot, I just bring it and I land it down, and then kick, then land in front. So I do travel forwards, but not so far. We will do both variations today. Stick with me, feet together, bam, stance up, kia. So let's do the short version first, and then if you have space, you will move on to the long version by yourself. So ready, short version. Bring up the back knee, position 1. Put it down, bring up the kicking leg, strike, land it in front. Can you see how I travel forwards? I'll do that from further away so possibly you can see better. So position 1, bring up the back leg, put it down in line. Bring up the kicking leg, strike, land in front. One more time together, team this way. Back leg, bring it up, land it down in line. Kicking leg, strike, land in front. Now if you're doing the long version, you're just going to do this. Back leg down in front, crosses over, strike and then down. So I'm just going to say, go, and you're going to choose which one you're going to do. Go. So you can see I'm just doing the stepping version, no skipping just yet. Go. And you notice, doesn't matter which one I do, the process is the same. I just put the back leg in a different place so I don't travel as far. 2 more together. Go. 1 more. Go. Okay, we need to be even. Let's switch stance. Kia. Process. Back leg. Brings up. Put it down in line. Bring the kicking leg up. Strike. Land it down in front. No side guard. Always ready. Pow, pow, pow. And back to stance. Ready. Back leg up. Down in line. Knee up. Strike. Land in front. 2 more. Back leg up. Knee down. Knee up. Strike. Land down. 1 more. Bring up the back leg, land it down in line with the other leg. Bring up the kicking leg, strike it out, land it down into your guard. Now we're going to do the long version, if for those people who have the space. I'm just not going to say the stages. So I'm just going to say go, and we go through the whole process. Ready, position, go. Kia. Back, go. Kia. And back, 2 more. Go. Kia. And back, 1 more. Go. Kia. And back. Right, now I'm going to switch stance. Now when I switch directions, facing this way, we're going to make that into a skip. So, let's go through. Bow, stance up, Kia. What I do is, this leg comes up, and I switch the legs. Then kick. Let me show you from this side. This leg comes up. I change legs in the mid-air, pow! So that's a practice for you to do. If you've got this, you can pause it and just do this. Maybe do this like 5 times in a row. Knee up, change. Knee up, change. Guard stays in position. Knee up, change. Knee up, change. We're ready for the kick. Let's go for the whole kick. And go. Knee up, change, pow. So you'll notice what happens here is as my knee comes up, I change and then extend this one. Pow. So there's a lot of coordination involved here. I have to bring this one up, change legs, pow, and extend. It might take a few practice goes. In fact, it might take a few weeks. Take the weeks. This is good. Every step is a progression towards that black belt. 1 step at a time. If you can already do it, I'm not teaching you anything new. If you can already do it, then you're going to be doing it faster and stronger, and then start doing it with movement as well. To start with today, let's all just stick to the process. 5 in a row. You choose whether you're moving forwards or staying on the spot. Here. 1. Here. That was me travelling forward. Now I'm going to do it on the spot. 2. Here. Guard position. 3. Here. 4. Here. Notice I'm not rushing, guys. I'm not rushing. Guard stays up. 5. Here. Switch stance. Here. Back leg's going to come up. Change positions. Then kick. So let's have a few practice goes with this before we do it. So right leg forward, back leg comes up, jump and change. There's your balance. Pow! I mean, it's a good drill to do, guys, whether you do the kick or not, to be able to jump and then land and hold. Practice again. A few more. Knee comes up, change, extend the leg. Knee comes up, change, extend the leg. 2 more. Knee comes up, change, extend the leg. So we're practicing getting this knee up, changing and landing on this one, then trying to extend. 1 more together this way. Knee comes up, change, extend the leg, and down. Right leg forward. Bow, stands up, key eyes. We are right leg forward with flow. 5 in a row. Stick with me. 1. Key eye. 2. Key eye. We're keeping these guards up to you. 3. Key eye. 4. Key eye. 5. Key eye. Done, sir. Excellent work. Okay. We've got 1 more kick left. So this one is our switch front kick. Let me show you what this looks like. Key eye. So I do. Back leg is going to do the switch. Then I do the kick. Then I switch back. So it's the front one that does this one here, does the kick, this one switches. So I switch and then kick. Pow! Then switch back. Okay, again. I switch, I kick, and I kick back. Let's go through the rules on this one. When I switch here, I keep my front hand at the front. I'll show you from the side. I switch my legs, I don't switch my shoulders. Do you see that? Now if I switch stance, look at the difference. If I switch stance, I switch shoulders as well. Can we have a few practice goes at that first? So let's go back to our stance. If I switch just my legs and keep my arms here, can you see that? Now let's do it where I switch the whole stance. Excellent. I'm going to do that facing this way. So I'm going to do where I just switch my legs. Hand stays in front. Now I'm going to do it where I switch my whole stance. Can you see that? Right, so the reason for that is because if I switch stance, it takes longer for me then to bring this hip round. Can you see how it's pulled my hip round? The other reason is as I switch stance, I square my body off, and there's a moment in time in the middle that I'm weak if I slow it down. So I go, switch, weak, bang. Takes too long. And there's a moment where I'm exposed. So I don't want this leg and this hip to point that way before I do a kick this way. It's taking too long. I also don't want to bring my chest open where I'm weak, no guard, until I get that guard again. Now watch my guard when I switch without moving the hand. It stays here. And look at the hip. It's in perfect line for the kick. Pow! Then I switch back. Should we do it again, team? Let's go with it. Ready? Guard position. Switch the legs. Keep the hand in front. Hip, strike, lands behind, then switch back. It's a tough one, guys, I know. This is one where I would love you to go back and watch it a few times. Maybe just this clip if nothing else. So back into our guard. Switch the legs, keep the hand in front. Drive the kick in, land it back, and then straight away switch back. So the hand on the upper body freezes. Can I show you from the side? Let's go from the side. Switch the legs, hands in front. Strike, switch back. Now what's the major purpose of this? Well, when you're with somebody and you switch that, your feet, it bamboozles them a little bit and they're second guessing what's going on. It's also a lot quicker than the full-on switch. Also, what you're doing is when we spoke earlier, can you remember when I said the front leg front kick is shorter than the back leg front kick? So by switching, I can shoot in a longer kick. So I gain about this much distance. Now this much distance is different between the guard and the head. Can you see that? So my kick becomes that much longer And that's the difference between the guard and the body, the guard and the target areas. So I show from the side again. From here, my front leg front kick aims here. If I switch and kick, I've got closer to the target. Now, we're not going for that speed yet. I just want to tell you the reason why, because if I know the reason why, I'm more likely to apply it. So let's go together. Guards up. Hands out in front. Switch. Kick, lands behind, switch back. I'm going to face this way now, team. Ready? Let's do 5 together. Down, stands up, key down. Ready, switch. Kick, behind, switch back. 2, switch. Kick, behind, switch back. 3, switch. Kick, behind, switch back. 4, switch. Kick, behind, switch back. 5, switch. Kick, behind, switch back. Switch sides. Kilo. Right now. Can you learn the other way? Of course you can. Just takes a bit of time. So we are now right leg forward. Remember the principles. Front hand stays in front. Back leg moves. Switch your legs. Pow. New back leg. Strike it in. Land it behind. Switch back. Make sure, what I like to do with this is I keep my hand and I over exaggerate the motion forwards. It's here. Switch stance. New back leg strikes, lands behind, then I switch back to my guard. Let's do 5 together. Switch, kick, behind, switch back. Switch, kick, behind, switch back. Switch, kick, behind, switch back. 2 more, team. Switch, kick, behind, switch back. 1 more. Switch, kick, behind, switch back. Done, sir. Feel free to go back and practice it over and over again. I'd like to now recap over all those kicks. Let's see if when I say it, do you know which one I'm talking about? I'm not going to try and catch you out. I'm going to go fairly slowly and in the order we did it. Just want to see if you can remember them. So, feet together. We'll stay left leg forward so we all know what we're doing. Bow, stands up, key up, front leg front kick. Pow. Did you lean back first? Guard says front leg front kick again. Pow. 1 more. Doesn't matter what, in fact, I'll do a nice low one this time. Front leg front kick. Pow. See that? Back leg front kick. Did you remember to lean onto this front foot and open the gate? Let's try it again. Back leg front kick. Pow. And here, guard stays up. Remember to land it behind. 1 more time. Back leg front kick. Pow. Back to guard. Skipping, right, so let me go back a bit so you don't end up taking the camera out. Skipping front kick. Now this could be on the spot, I'm moving forwards, and I'm okay with the stepping version if you want to. Skipping front kick. Pow. Did you keep this guard up? Let's try it again. 2 more. Skipping front kick. Pow. How you find that? Are you able to do it on the spot? Let's do this one, I'm going to do it on the spot for you. Skipping front kick. Pow. Right, so last one is going to be switch front kick. Did you keep the front hand in front? Let's try it 2 more times. Switch front kick. 1 more time, back into stance. Switch front kick. Close stance. Well done, team. Fantastic work. So again, the purpose of today's session was to do variation front kicks, so for those of you at different levels, something is stimulated, some kind of challenge in there. If you've got all those levels, fantastic, you're ready for the combos that we add on. Now when you do this, guys, if you're doing it with your boxing pad work, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, you're going to have to ask for which 7 and 8. So you might have to say skipping 7. I mean, it's getting a bit more technical now, but we can see where we're building this up. You're doing fantastic, team. Go and do the cool down, stretch those legs off, go and have a fantastic day. Feet together. Back.